Let's give this a try for the first time. It is what, December 2nd, 3rd, I think. Let's go see. Yeah, December 2nd. I've always wanted to make my own videos. Let's give this a shot. Oh, now I'm brain dead. Okay, what did I want to talk about? Okay, I'll make my first topic about how people sound like robots that are all programmed to say the same thing when certain topics are mentioned or talked about. Like example, eating raw meat. The first thing people say is, oh, the bacteria, oh. Even though bacteria is on everything. If there was a raw piece of meat or a raw apple, people would eat the apple first. Plus, because they've been taught or taught through fear that the meat would kill them, even though the apple could still have a lot of bacteria on it too. I mean, if it was out in the wild, the apple, a fucking raccoon could have shit on it or fucking licked it or something. You don't even know that, you stupid fucks. Like, take everything into account. Yeah. So, you're afraid of bacteria on raw meats. But you're not, well, some of you are afraid of bacteria on plants. So you wash your shit. Like, come on, what the fuck? That's not natural. I get that they put pesticides and shit on stuff. I get washing it for that reason. But if the food was natural out in the wild, I mean, come on. There's bacteria on everything. You don't think the animals at night jump on all the fucking plants and lick them and eat them and shit on them and all that stuff? The bacteria most likely won't kill you. And if you do get sick from it, it's because your body needs to adjust to it. Especially us humans, because we've been eating shit that doesn't have the healthy bacteria in our bodies. Oh my God, I'm so scatterbrained. We need to readjust to those bacterias. So at first you will get sick. You will maybe get the flu or diarrhea. But that doesn't mean you're gonna die. Most people, even on like those Survivor shows, I'm sure, especially Naked and Afraid, that has to be mostly real. Because you can see the people fucking like losing the weight. So at least you know that part's real. And they eat bad stuff sometimes. But they always live. I know sometimes they get antibiotics. But even if they didn't have the antibiotics, they could still live. You just have to suffer and let your body get used to it. And no, I'm not going to show you scientific proofs or studies, you stupid fucks. Just think about it. All animals, besides humans, at least at this day and age, can fucking drink supposed contaminated water. They can eat fucking dead shit and all this. You don't see them fucking dying from that shit. Most animals do not die from disease. They die from natural shit. Either getting hit by a car or killed by another animal or just old age in general. It's very rare that they die from a disease. Unless they're going through your damn garbage or by some chance. There are some diseases, you know, like rabies or something. God, I'm not good at organizing my thoughts. I totally went off subject. Talking about people sounding like robots. All people do, most people, is regurgitate what they hear on the news, the fucking media like Facebook or even, you know, other YouTube people. Oh, like myself. But they don't fucking... It's not just about reading shit. Education isn't just about school and reading. You know, you can educate yourself on the wrong shit, people. Ooh, I read a bunch of books. Ooh, I went to college. That doesn't mean the information was correct. God damn. I could read a bunch of fucking Dr. Seuss books. Oh, I guess I'm educated. You want to really educate yourself, fucking do your own scientific studies. Obviously, you know, some things, you know, is obvious. You know, stab yourself, you're going to bleed or fucking die. But you can do a lot of fucking scientific studies on yourself or by yourself. You're not going to die eating a raw piece of meat. You know, you have Bruce Lee, who used to eat raw meat blended with raw eggs. I know that he added other stuff because he thought he needed to add powdered milk for protein, which he didn't need as long as he had the raw eggs and the fucking meat in there. I heard that even Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger at one time ate raw meats and eggs. Most of you fucks eat raw shit and don't even realize it. You eat your steak super raw. There's steak tartare, which is raw hamburger with a raw egg on top. I don't know if that's that common in fucking Michigan or United States, but people do. You have caviar. You have sushi. These are just like the top mainstream ones. Oysters. There's other stuff. But, you know, that just right there just... Ooh, the bacteria. Ooh, yeah, there's bacteria on everything. We all have E. coli and stuff like that in us. God damn. Oh, let's just fucking burn everything to death so it has no nutrition, and let's put fucking alcohol, antibacteria fucking shit on our hands and rub it into our skin. You're all worried about bacteria, but you'll fucking consume insane amounts of sugar that gives you cancer. Who the fuck has ever got cancer from raw meat? You can't prove that. No one has. It's just like no one, most likely that I know of, has died from smoking weed unless they fucking filled up their lungs insanely amount from the smoke. But the weed itself, unless it's been contaminated or fucked with, will not kill you. Yes, you'll have allergic reactions. You can have allergic reaction to weed because it's a plant, but what else? Oh, I keep going off subject, damn it! Talking like a robot. Most of you fucks just regurgitate shit. You can't use your own fucking brain. You just read shit and then say what that is. Like, I've read enough stuff to know that when you guys respond to me, you just sound like a fucking goddamn, oh, I pressed the button, there's the response, like a fucking little doll that you pull the thing. Hello? Stupidity, you say? Get off me, Loki. There's Loki. His name fits him. He's an instigator. Fucking mischief, motherfucker. Oh, you know, when you put the camera on you, it's like the spotlight and your brain freezes. That's why you gotta sometimes just zone out and say whatever the fuck's on your mind. Talking like a robot. Instead of just telling people what you've read somewhere or heard from somebody else, how about try just not responding unless you fucking like have tested the shit out on yourself? You ever think about that, Jack? If you don't know for a fact, and reading something or reading some so-called scientific study still doesn't make it fact. Kind of like the Big Bang Theory. Science is full of theories, people. It's supposed to be about facts, but there's more theories. You can do a shit ton of studies on something, you always get different results. There's so many factors, especially when it comes to humans, on how your outcome and results will be. You can take everyone the same, all males, all white, all 70, and still fucking have different outcomes. God damn, people. Oh, I wish I had better examples to give you on the robot shit. But just like, you know, here, Facebook. People will say something and everyone just says, sending prayers. Put some more thought into it, people. Fucking mean it. Or when people, like, I'll notice on, like, I'm a fan of, like, Goddess Spheria or Severage, but I think it's, he says it's Severia. I can't say it. Or like him and people like him, like Cole Robinson, the Snake Diet shit. It's like they make videos telling you what's up, and then in the comments, the people will say exactly what the video says, like they're trying to impress the people in the video with their knowledge. Like, come on, people. Do you not realize how stupid you fucking sound? It doesn't make you sound cool or smart. If you're gonna comment on the video, say what you like about it. Or if you have a question that you don't agree with or something. Don't fucking say exactly what the person says and then think you're fucking cool and wish for likes. Like, come on. And if you don't like it, just ignore it. Why bitch on there? Because you don't agree with it. Like, fuck. Though that me saying that's not going to stop it from happening. Actually, trolling or being that type of person that goes on all those videos just to bitch and complain and say how stupid someone is, that's a form of being a brainwashed fucking robot. That's a new fucking trend. I guess I end it there. No class, motherfucker.